For 2 decades, Marshal Matt Dillon stood as the steady center of Dodge City, a quiet force of authority audiences trusted without question. Through James Arness, Gunsmoke didn't just create a character, it defined one. Strong, composed, and unshakable. But in his final appearance, something feels different. The image doesn't hold the same weight. The man who once seemed untouchable suddenly appears worn, almost unfamiliar, and that shift left viewers unsettled long after the episode ended. To understand why, you have to look beyond the screen. James Arness wasn't chasing fame. Born in Minneapolis, he came from a modest, disciplined background that shaped his grounded personality. Before Hollywood, he worked ordinary jobs, loading freight, delivering goods, living a life far removed from the spotlight. Even his early ambitions were cut short when his height, standing at 6 feet 7 inches, prevented him from becoming a fighter pilot. Then came World War II. Drafted into the US Army, Arness landed at Anzio in 1944, stepping into one of the war's most dangerous campaigns. A severe leg injury ended his combat service and left a lasting mark on his life. The recovery was long, painful, and defining. It reshaped his path completely, but also built the quiet resilience audiences would later see on screen. After the war, his journey into acting wasn't instant success. It was slow, uncertain, and built on persistence. Small roles led to bigger opportunities, and a key recommendation from John Wayne ultimately placed him in Gunsmoke star. From there, everything changed. But stepping into Matt Dillon wasn't easy. In the beginning, Arness struggled with the weight of the role. Surrounded by experienced actors, he felt the pressure to keep up. Long hours, demanding scripts, and quiet self-doubt followed him through the early seasons. It wasn't until he worked with an acting coach that things began to shift. Confidence grew. The performance settled. And over time, he became the very backbone of the show. Still, Gunsmoke wasn't just one man, it was a cast bound by tension, growth, and eventual respect. Even early criticism from co-stars like Milburn Stone turned into deep admiration as Arness proved himself. So when the show suddenly ended in 1975, it didn't feel complete. There was no planned finale. No true goodbye. The final episode, The Sharecroppers, wasn't written as an ending, it simply became one. And that's why it feels so off. The story moves forward, but without closure. The central figure of 20 years is pushed aside, and the emotional weight never fully lands. It wasn't just the end of a show, it was the result of a changing television landscape. The era of westerns was fading, replaced by grittier, more modern storytelling. Gunsmoke became part of that shift, quietly pushed aside despite its legacy. And maybe that's what makes the final episode so difficult to watch. Not because it fails, but because it never truly knew it was supposed to say goodbye. What's your favorite Gunsmoke moment or episode? Share your thoughts in the comments. And for more deep dives into classic Hollywood stories, subscribe to Silver Screen Legends.